the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab your libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink. And let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola, from the west side. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Let me take this banner down. Hey, pretty chocolate girl. Oh, there it is. And let me come on camera. All right, let me try that again. Hit the wrong button. All right. So I have on these sunglasses tonight. Let me explain myself. I am trying to fight off a sinus migraine, and I'm not going to let it win. Oh, this is some bush ice cream that I'm eating. And when I turn off these lights, you can't see me. So, yeah. I'm chocolate. Sorry. This is green tea. So, I got my sunglasses on tonight. And these aren't really like shades. It's really more kind of protect my eyes from, because I literally have two green lights on the each side of me. One more minute. I have to finish this. And we're going to talk about some stuff. Talk about what's going on with Jamie Foxx. Got a little powder on my face. Talk about Gabrielle Union in this 50-50 situation. Like, what the F? Okay, I was looking for my napkin. See my hand. All right. This. All right. There we go. You can see the green light. Yep. Green light. Green light. I told y'all, it's green light. But it's the right density, with the background, whichever one I decide to put on here. So, happy Monday. All right, so let's get into this. Let's talk about the current reports in regards to Jamie Foxx. It is now being reported by TMZ that he is in Chicago in a facility that's supposed to be the top facility in the country for stroke and brain injury, which would be in line with, what we have been thinking is that he potentially had a stroke or some other type of something, brain injury. But I think it could have been a major stroke, or it could have been a series of many strokes. And if in fact, he was moved from Atlanta to Chicago, clearly he was not in a medical condition that he could not be moved. And if we think about what his daughter said last week, she said that he's been out of the hospital for weeks. Okay? But she didn't say he was home. Which would lead you to believe he was somewhere in rehabilitation. And they simply didn't want us to know. And her coming out at the end of last week about this also lets me know that she was trying to get ahead of the story, because today TMZ now tells us exactly where he is. And I know someone who had many strokes. Now, I'm not a physician. I leave that to my dad. But if in fact it was many strokes, it's possible that he could be to a point at this point where he can play pickleball, as they told us. Now, for all my folk out there, for all my black folk out there, pickleball is not tennis. It's a type of like table squash or something like that. It's a type of squash, and it was invented in the Northwest, specifically in the state of Washington. But it's not tennis. I don't know why they call it pickleball, but who the hell knows? But just it looks like a type of table tennis. So it's possible that he's playing it. And according to what they're saying, the facility that he's in, they have they have ways for people to engage in sports activity with adaptive things. So he could be doing pickleball, but with adaptive equipment for him in rehab. Oh, my libation tonight is strawberry lemonade. Y'all know I love strawberry lemonade. So the fans have been people have been dragging his daughter for filth. And then the fact that she put out uh an announcement today in regards to an unscripted show for next year. Like, why are you telling us about something that's at least 6 months from now? Because it's May, so 6 months from now, we'll be almost in 2024. But she didn't say when in 2024. The fact that it's unscripted means that whatever's going on right now with the writers um would not doesn't have any impact on unscripted shows. For those of you who are staying engaged with what's going on in Hollywood right now with the writers strike, but the directors are scheduled to also, and the actors are, everybody's scheduled, so everyone's going to be going into negotiations. And see, they think they don't need the writers, but that's the reason why everybody else is about this, because they do need them. Now they've got enough stuff in the can, to get through the fall, but that's about it. But the announcement that Corinne Fox made today was not about anything for this year, which would be in line with the fact that, he's in rehab. And, although, as far as we knew, Jamie Foxx was in, good health. We don't know if he was suffering from things like high blood pressure, which could cause you to stroke. We don't know that. We don't know what was going on with him. And I know everybody's pissed off, and they're trying to blame Corinne for allowing the paparazzi and the media to say what they want. But here's the thing. Although Jamie is a celebrity, he don't owe us anything. And if he's, literally fighting for his life to get himself back to a point where he can be, he ain't got to say, he don't owe us nothing. We want to know, it's like, how are we demanding that Jamie say something? And, first we were saying we weren't going to believe it unless it came from the family. Okay, now we got something from the family and you don't believe that. But clearly he's doing better. He's not in the hospital. He's in a rehabilitation center. His daughter told no lies. hmm He's in a rehab. So, so it's like, if I can take him off for a little bit. If I can take him off for a little bit, see if my eyes can handle it for a little bit. We're gonna see if we can do this for a little bit. But my eyes, y'all know. Right here. Okay, so let's talk about before I get to Gabrielle Union. Out of my head now. I swear, old woman here. Let's see, what was I getting ready to talk about? was because I didn't have it written down. All the things I told y'all are the things I had written down. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wasn't everything I said on Jamie, that's pretty much all I wanted to say on Jamie. All right, it'll come to me, or it won't. It won't. You know, if it was that important, it would have been on my list that I have written here. So, okay, so now let's get into Gabrielle Union and this 50-50 relationship that she has with a quote unquote high value man who makes more money than her, who cheated on her, who, you know, and didn't he have an oops baby, you know? Okay, so but he cheated and then took forever to marry her. And then she went through all of those issues trying to carry her own child until she finally had to go with a surrogate. And you are paying half the bill? Have you lost your effing mind? Like, Gabrielle, this don't make you look good, girl. This make you look like a effing fool. He is supposed to be taking care of you. You should not be in no 50-50 situation. The fact that you were doing 50-50 with him, but see, and he cheated on you, and then when you were the primary bread earner in your first marriage, you cheated on him because you felt you could. So what you doing? 50-50 with Dwayne so that he won't cheat on you anymore? Girl, do you really think that's going to keep him from cheating? That's what he wants to do. And you being a freaking fool doing 50%. With the professional athlete who's, although he's no longer playing sport, I don't is he splitting the check with you for that game show he's doing? Is he splitting any of the checks that he's getting with you? Why are you paying half? Why are you paying your bills? Why is he not paying your bills, his bills, and everybody else's bills? Because that's what he's supposed to be doing. You're a fool. You are a fool, Gabrielle. And that's why Dwayne's looking all relaxed and carefree, and you stressed. So you're going to be the one who's going to be all stressing. You're going to have all the worry lines and everything. And he's not stressing about a damn thing. He's the one who should be stressing about everything. Making sure. That's not your responsibility. then again, you know, I'll say what I said in my short today. I bet that is not what is going on over at the Smith residence. I bet Jada ain't paying for nothing. And we know she cheated on Will in their whatever kind of relationship they got going on. You know, but misentanglement is not a 50-50 woman. So why are you, Gabrielle Union? What's wrong with you, girl? What is your self-esteem that low that you think that you need to bargain 50-50 with a man? Girl, something's wrong with you. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. If you think this is making you look like a boss, no. This is making you look like a fool. And if you're doing this to make him feel like you don't want his money, you stupid. You gave him a child. Just like, you know, his first wife did. I bet you she wasn't 50-50. And even if she was, you shouldn't be. I don't know what the F is wrong with you. You are a fool. And, I know there are women out there who believe in doing 50-50. Well, you go right ahead on with that. If you want to make it all about that, hey, watermelon sugar. I'm sorry, I wasn't even looking down in the chat. I'm busy running my mouth. Like, what? This is what she's doing now. And what I was going to talk about came back to my head, but I'll talk about it after I finish talking about it. It's Brian McKnight. Yeah, it's Brian McKnight. So, yeah. Gabrielle, girl, you need to reevaluate. You have been sold a raw deal. You are not the average, girl out here. You're a freaking movie star who's married to a former NBA player. And wasn't he still playing when y'all got together? So my point is, the F are you doing? I'm not saying don't make your own money, but your money is supposed to be your money. And his money is y'all's money. That means you have money if there's an emergency situation. But for the most part, it should be on him. Like, now if you're just paying your little extra bills, on the side, that's one thing. But you paying half the mortgage, you paying car notes. I assume that you're paying half the insurances, you know, for all the chilling and for y'all. Like, girl, no. I don't know what kind of house you grew up in, you know, and both of my parents work. Okay, my dad is a doctor. My mom worked in the patent office. You know, but majority of the bills when my parents were together were my dad. Because I don't know, my parents grew up in a different generation, and a- all of y'all who are about being partners with your husband or wife does not mean that 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 the wife is a 50-50 partner as far as taking care of the family. That is supposed to be the husband's job, you know, unless y'all just doing this modern stuff. We'll see. Just saying. I'm not talking about you being home, being a housewife, eating bonbons and everything. But you should not be stressing about whether the bills get paid. Your money should be for you to go to the spa, buy yourself all those designer bags that you want. Oh, and to put your emergency nest egg over to the side in case he decides to act crazy again. Yeah, that's what your money's supposed to be for. It's not supposed to be going into 50% of the bills in the house, girl. You should know better. It just makes you seem like, is this the only way you can get with him? Is you had to agree to the 50%? Is that how you sold being married to you? Girl, you need to renegotiate that. You need to renegotiate that. Because that's why you're feeling stressed and everything. You need to let that man be a man. You know, if he wasn't financially capable of being a man, that'd be a whole nother different story. But then you shouldn't be, but then you wouldn't be with him if he was not financially able to take care of you. So let him take care of the family. Stop this 50-50 bullshit, Nick. Yeah. What is wrong with y'all with this stupidness? Y'all just mess everything up because you trying to be you're bringing this masculine. I'm gonna be the head of household. No, this is the house, and you're married to him. You're not the head of the house. He's the head of the house. There's not co-heads of house. What are we doing? We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. moving on to Mr. Brian McKnight. Let's talk about it. So, Brian McKnight has been being portrayed as a deadbeat dad, as he should. And he seems to be having problems. And I'm a Brian McKnight fan, but he's looking like a total asshole right now. And he's a jerk. And, you know, let me enlighten y'all. This is who he's been for quite a while. He was like this when he was with his first wife. Yeah. He was. You know. So let's get into Brian McKnight before I talk about what's going on right now. So let's give a history. So Brian McKnight, back in the day, you know, he is the younger brother of members of the Christian a cappella group Take Six. And he was, like his brothers, raised in the Seventh-day Adventist church. He got married to his first wife under pressure. I believe he got her pregnant and what, you know. Yeah. So they got married. I think they got married when he was still in college. Matter of fact, he went to a Seventh-day Adventist college, and I believe that he got put out of that college because of, yeah. Anyway, so unlike his brothers, Brian chose to do secular music. You know, Claude McKnight. Claude's gone on to do, you know, went into the producing world, and you know, he's just been doing the daggone thing. Continue to do the daggone thing. But you know, Brian, you know, was known around the San Fernando Valley. You know, you can catch him on the basketball court, you know, thinking he was a basketball player, playing against the guys in the valley, talking trash. And during his first marriage, he was also known as the guy who was not talking to women who were age appropriate. Hey, Terry. Yeah. So yeah, back in the day, Brian was messing with the barely legal girls. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what ended his first marriage, because he got caught with one of these, you know, barely legal. Yeah. So, yeah, and I believe that young lady was the mother of his now, you know, pretty much grown daughter. And the two sons were with his first wife, who he says they were pressured to marry. Just going by what he said, you know. But you know, for years, you know, we looked at how he had such a beautiful relationship with his son. Okay. And had a beautiful relationship with his daughter. Now, because you spoiled them, and you know, you chose not to deal with certain, you know, not to do certain things for them any longer. You no longer have a relationship with those children. So now, in order to hurt them, you sing the praises of children that are not your biological children, saying that they're the best thing since sliced bread. And it makes me question your current wife as to how she could lay with a man that would talk and would be like this towards his children. Because here's the thing. If he's like this towards his children, he could turn around and be like this towards your children that are not his biologicals, except for the one. He's an a-hole. He's always been a self-centered jerk. And him putting out this latest video behind everything, because he thinks it's going to make him look better, just made you look like more of a jerk, Mr. McKnight. And I'm so disappointed in you. I'm sure you don't give a damn if you lose fans or not. I don't care, but you know. Let's see, how old are you, dude? What's he, 50 now? Brian McKnight? Brian McKnight. How old is Brian McKnight? Gotta be at least 50. He's like my brother's age. Let me see if I'm right. Oh, he's my sister's age. He's my sister's age. Matter of fact, he's my man's age. He's my man's age too. Yeah, so he's over 50. He's over 50. And he's out here acting like a goddamn fool. In regards to your children, you are the parent, sir. So why are you the one who's online and on social media acting like a child? Doing all this crazy stuff. And in regards to your daughter, now what you said to her, what you accused her of was some low down dirty shit. Okay? Because you said that she did something intimate with a family member. And your ass could only talk about the fact that, well, she didn't ask me for an apology. All she wanted was money. Like, what? But it was a lie. And then you have the audacity to say that, it was thrown out before it was proven or not. Why would you say something like that about your own child? What is wrong with you, sir? Why would you say something like that about your black children? Hmm. Why? Something wrong with you. And you can say, well, maybe people don't want to come to your page. Well, I'm sure there's people who have already unsubscribed. They've unfollowed you on Twitter and on Instagram because they think you're a pompous jerk. I'm not saying, excuse me, I'm not saying your kids are perfect, but this shouldn't be something that's all over. You shouldn't be all over freaking social media talking negatively about the children that are from your loins. And praising some children that are not your biological children. I mean, here's the thing. Here's an idea. How about not saying anything about any of your children? Be it your bonus children, or be it your real children. How about don't put any of them out there on blast? How about that? Hey, James. How about doing something like that, Mr. McKnight? And I use the Mr. loosely because, Brian, we all know this used to be the ho, ho, ho of the San Fernando Valley. Messing with all the little young girls. I was always older than you, and I just liked your singing. And I knew about your little nasty reputation of being with younger women that were barely legal. Now, thank goodness you're older, so it would look really, really creepy if you did it now. Being a man in your 50s, I don't put nothing past none of y'all. Mm-mm. So moving right along. Let's move on past Brian McKnight back to one. What is I just wanted to just leave him out of it, but he keeps having something to say. So I had to say something because the nigga wouldn't shut up. He just had to keep talking and making himself look just crazy. Okay. And again, this is somebody who is a Brian McKnight fan, but I'm pissed off at you for how you. No. No. Moving right along. So, baby RZA Mayers had his first birthday this weekend. And upon the reveal of Rihanna's son's name, people went to RZA from Wu-Tang's page and were saying stupid shit on his page. Let me tell y'all some of the dumb stuff that they said under his page. I follow RZA. And I guess people thought that RZA was going to say something about Rihanna's child being named after him. Like, let me say something to y'all. Do y'all honestly think that RZA didn't know that Rihanna had named her son after him? Do y'all honestly think he didn't know? Okay, but let's go with these dumbass comments y'all made on his page. Shall we? Okay, so this is on the last post that he put on, 5 days ago. Okay. Who else is here because of Rihanna? So the baby's name is RZA after you, huh? The baby's named after you, huh? RZA? So this is clearly a millennial who doesn't even know who the F Wu-Tang Clan is. Dumbass. And then this is the one that gets me. This is the one. This is the one, y'all. RZA has someone famous named after him. As though RZA himself is not freaking famous, like iconic, like a effing legend. Do y'all even know what his name means? Do y'all know what RZA means? They gave their son a strong name. And then here's a stupid one. Why ain't you following Bree and ASAP while they name their first son after you? Because he's a legend. Go look up Wu-Tang Clan millennials. Please, please go look them up. Go check out RZA's music. Please. So these little, you know, Navy fans went to RZA's page saying stupid stuff. Meanwhile, RZA and Wu-Tang, they on a tour, they on a worldwide tour. Okay? Never. They on tour. They on tour. They making that they making that money. So if you don't know who Wu-Tang is, you're gonna know who they are in a minute, youngins. And then you're gonna understand the honor that it is that Rihanna and ASAP Rocky named their son RZA. But did it occur to you that both of their names, their names, their first names begin with an R too? His first name is Rakim. He's named after Rakim. You know, Eric B. and Rakim. That's who he's named after. And then, you know, Rihanna's first name is Robin. It's Robin Rihanna. RR. You know, Robin Fenty. Yeah. So, you know, they found a name that went with their names. And here's the thing, they have been dropping hints for months as to that child's name. And now that the cat is out of the bag, Rihanna did a RZA themed birthday party for little RZA's first birthday. Pictures are all over the internet. That baby's cute. Cute little boy. And he got them light colored eyes like his mama, it appears. And and he's a happy baby. Happy baby. Hasn't got a freaking clue in the world, you know, of who people see his parents as. But as he gets older, he'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. Yes, he will. Now, I don't think that David is even down here. Let me see. Hold on, let me go check. I don't know if he's coming down. Yeah. I don't know if he's coming. I don't know if he's coming. Well, let me just keep talking, finishing up the show. So, I will be dropping some more mental health moments, like the ones that I did last week. But over this weekend, I did drop a spoken word on my other channel. If you look on my community wall, I did drop the link to that poem on this channel. And then earlier this evening, I dropped a weekend vlog from Mother's Day weekend, a photo dump from the things that happened over the weekend. So that's out there. That's like about 5 minute video. So y'all can take a look at that. And I did a short earlier today, just really just talking about the Gabrielle Union situation. Like, but I will be dropping more mental health. I think the next one, let's see, I did one on music. I did one on nature. Let me see. What is the next one going to be? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Where did I put it? I don't know which one. I don't know. It'll be out because I can't remember which aspect, because I've already done it for you guys on the on nature. I did one on music, and I think I'm going to do one on reading. hmm How reading helps, or journaling. Those are things, things that creative things. Writing poetry can help with our mental health. Drawing can help with our mental health. How art can help with mental health. There's so many different things that can help us. Hey, DLD. Yeah, there's so many things that can help with mental health. So I'm going to be dropping at least two mental health moments this week. I'm going to be dropping at least two this week. Um, Check out the Mother's Day photo dump that I dropped today. You see it, you'll get to see my baby sister, because she's in there, and we went and visited my mom's grave, because my mom is no longer here. So, but it was a good weekend, y'all. It was a good weekend. I got a little teary eyed because I do miss my mama. Um, but I made it through the weekend without crying too much. You know, and each year it gets a little easier, but I'm never gonna stop. I'm never gonna stop missing her. I thank God that my dad is still here. I thank God that my father is still here, y'all, because whew, yeah, I need him here. And my mother's sister, my aunt was here, for a few days, so got to talk to her and stuff and see her, so that was good. But you guys, I've been good. We've been doing good over here. I've been catching your replays, DLD. I've been catching the replays. And I have to say Thank you to everybody who has been subscribing to my channel, y'all. I am less than 40 away from 2K, y'all. I am less than 40 away from 2K. And I've been grinding this out. Grinding it out. Because, I don't do drama. So, if I'm not out here doing drama, showing my behind, twerking and doing all of that kind of stuff, cussing folk out, acting a freaking fool, you ain't gonna get, you know, hundreds of people in your chat because people like to see the train wreck. Sorry, not sorry. That's not gonna be what I'm gonna be doing. Ever. You know. So I'd rather get people who want to be here, who are going to continue to support, because at least I know when I get views, they are legitimate views. But I'm killing it on those shorts. I am killing it on the shorts, y'all. I've had multiple shorts that were over 1K. Yeah. So, so I'm going to keep doing the shorts because the shorts bring people to my channels that might not necessarily come to my channel because I talk about anything in the shorts. It's not necessarily the stuff that's normally on my channel, but then again, it's my opinion. So, anyway, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will be back on Wednesday live. Between now and then, I'll be, dropping videos or dropping a short. Something's going to be popping out. And still grinding towards that 2K because it will be wonderful to get the 2K for the end of the month. And we could do that. It's less than 40. I just gotta get them. I just gotta get them. But anyway, you guys, I will see y'all on Wednesday live. And I was able to take the glasses off, during the show. I still have a throbbing right behind here. So y'all know if somebody get off of here, we will be turning these lights off. And I will be taking my sinus migraine meds. Okay? Because this weather in California is just tripping. But I have some things that I do want to talk about on Wednesday, really about how, whether they say it or not, we about to hit into a recession. And so people really need to be thinking about things that they can do outside of your 9 to 5 to bring in the income. So that's going to be part of the stuff that I'm going to talk about on Wednesday. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will see y'all on Wednesday. Until then, let me get to my thingy. Let me get to my outro. There we go. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Until then, I offer you peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. I'll see y'all then. Peace. Bye, you guys. Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace. All right, y'all. So David came in here and he's mad. So say hi, y'all. Say hi. Okay, so now I'm gone, y'all. All right. Bye, y'all. Peace.